Hello everyone, welcome once again in Cool IT Help. In this tutorial session, we are going to set up JavaFX working environment inside the Eclipse, and we are using Java JDK's latest version like 15, 16, 17 and 18. If you are having trouble while setting up the JavaFX environment with the latest JDK versions, so guys, please watch this tutorial and this is for you. As we know, JavaFX doesn't come with the latest JDK versions like 15, 16, 17 and 18, and you are using these versions of JDK, then you need to set up the JavaFX SDK manually inside your Eclipse to run your JavaFX project. So guys, I have noted down all the steps that we are going to follow one by one to set up the JavaFX environment. Let's begin. First step first. So now let's look into the first step. In this step, we need to download the latest Eclipse version which is compatible with the latest JDK version like 15, 16, 17 and 18. Why? Because the older versions of the Eclipse are not compatible with the latest JDK. I have already verified and tried lots of times with the old version of Eclipse, but I found the Eclipse initialization error many times. So to avoid this frustration and wasting of time, please ignore the older version and go with the Eclipse IDE 202203R packages. And here's the link to download. Let me show you. For your help, link given in description, you can copy link from that place, visit the browser, paste in the address bar, press enter, and you will be landed at this place. So this is the official download page for the Eclipse and this is the trusted source. Now at this location you can see we have these three versions like one for Linux, Mac OS, and we have the Windows version as well. And this is the single link for 86 and 64-bit machines. So you can click on it and you will be again moved to the second page, and here we have this big orange button. Click on it. And within 3-4 seconds your downloading will start. On the left hand side you can see the size is little big, 514 in MB, so I'm not going to proceed with this. Why? Because I have already downloaded one of the Eclipse before recording this video, so I'm going to use that downloaded zip file. Now what you have to do, so guys, please copy that downloaded zip file at a particular location, at safe place on your drive, somewhere on your hard drive, and please extract it with the help of any zip utility, 7-zip or WinRAR, and you will get the package of the Eclipse this way. And when you look into this Eclipse folder, you will find that is eclipse.exe. This is the standalone launcher. I don't need to install it. If you double click on it, this will launch your Eclipse and you can see the home of the Eclipse IDE. And now this is ready for use. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going back here in the agenda file. So we have successfully completed this step. Now we are jumping to the step 2. Okay, now at this place we need to download the JavaFX SDK separately, as I have told you earlier. So copy that link and the same link given in description as well. So you can copy this link, and now if you visit this page, you will reach here and you can see all the details, and come here in the download sections. You can see different versions of JavaFX also there, but we are going with the latest JavaFX version because our JDKs are very latest. So I'm going to choose the 64-bit for our Windows because my Windows is 64-bit, and if you are looking for the 32-bit, you have the 32-bit package as well just below it. So select, or please ensure you are going to download the right SDK, and this is the SDK. and in front of that we have this green download button, so we are going to click on it. Here we go, and you will see your downloading will start. Package is not much big, only 41.6 MB in size. So I'm not going to download it completely because I have already downloaded a package and I have placed it here in my hard drive. So let me show you. So this is the downloaded zip file which I have already downloaded. Now it's time to extract it using the 7-zip utility to extract it. So after this extraction we will get this kind of folder. Let me check this folder, what are inside, and you will see, please ensure you have the lib folder and all these jar must be present. Okay, so make sure you have all the important jars available. Now we are going to start this step 3. In the step 3 guys, we need the JDK 18. If JDK 18 is already on your system or any latest version of JDK you have, you can proceed. If you are doing it from the scratch, you can come with me. Let's start with this step 3. So we are going to download the JDK and the link is given for your help. So just copy this link from the description and open your favorite browser and put it on the address bar. Then you will be landed here on this official Oracle download page for the JDK. Now I'm looking for the archive version of the JDK, which is convenient and easy for setup. So I'm suggesting you. So and if you want to download the installer, you can proceed with the installer as well. But for this tutorial session, I want to avoid any kind of confusion and problem or errors. So I would suggest please go with this archive. Click on the link and your JDK downloading will start. Size is 173 point something in MB. So I just stopped that because I have already downloaded this one as well on my system. Let me show you the location. So I have placed my JDK at the safest location to avoid the unintentional deletion. So this kind of zip file will be downloaded on your system. Okay, so I have already placed the copy of this file here in the software folder. So when you extract that zip file, you will get such kind of folder, JDK 18.0.1.1. And now I will check what's inside. Okay, inside this folder we have these files. So please verify all the things are properly downloaded and all packages are there, because these are the most important file. If downloading is perfect and all files are there, your installation will be flawless. Now guys, it's time to set up the path. If you have already done it, that's good. If you have not done it, let me show you how you will do it. So click on the PC and click on this properties, and this properties window will appear. And now this is a little bit change. In older version of the Windows 10, you will have the different place to reach here. Click on the advanced setting, then a small window will appear. Click on the environment variables, then you will see the environment variables window. Under the system variables, you have to check it, Java_home. If that variable, the path variable is not there, so you have to create one. If this is there, so you have to change the your JDK location. So this is the location up to the JDK folder. Okay, so where you have downloaded, where you have extracted, then just copy the path up to the JDK folder and come back here and give at this place and save it. Okay, this is done, and close the rest of the windows. Now one thing is pending, we need to verify it first, then we will go to the next step. For this purpose, open a command prompt and just type the simple command java-version, and then you will see the message like the right version is set up. Okay, we are good with this step 3. Now it's time to move on, and now we are at the step 4. In the step 4 guys, we are going to create a sample JavaFX project in Eclipse for testing purpose. And I want to tell you one important note that previously available JavaFX plugin, which was available and was really helpful in older version of the JavaFX for creating the JavaFX project, at this place this is not working. EFX plugin is available, but if you install it, this will not work for you. I tried. So I'm not going to use that EFX plugin. So I'm going to tell you the independent way so you can create your JavaFX project without any problem. For this purpose, go to the file menu, select new project, and in this new project wizard, click on the Java project selected. And now at this place, give the name to your project, whatever you want. So I'm going with first JavaFX project. And now you can see I have selected the default GRE, not changing anything, and creating a new project with default settings. No need of this module. Click next, and at this place everything will be default. And now click on the next. And soon you will see this kind of thing. Now click here on this project explorer. So you will find your project on the left hand side in this project explorer tab. So you can see the JDK 18 is integrated and we have the SRC folder which is blank. Now we need to create the JavaFX project. For this purpose, I will use my NetBeans project sample project. So I'm looking for that here in this system directory. So this is NetBeans project. So this is one of the sample project that I have created in the NetBeans. So for creating the FXML based JavaFX project, you need three kinds of files. So I have just copied that three files and pasting it here. Okay, so I will explain you what files we just copied from the NetBeans project folder. So look at here. So this is the base package, and now I will change the name of this base package. Okay, to rename it this way. Click OK. Continue. Okay, now the base package renamed. Now let me open one controller file, one main class file, and the third file is the FXML file. So this is our basic example of the JavaFX project with FXML. You can see this is the class which has a main method which is extending the application class. Let me show you the FXML as well. So scene builder is present on my machine. That's why this is opened here with FXML scene builder. Okay, if you open this FXML here in the editor, you need to do one correction because the FX controller is available in the different package. So we have done the changes in the package name, so we need to correct the package name here as well. Don't forget it. Okay, so these are three important files which are properly placed. Now we are moving to the step 5. Now guys, this is the very important step for our JavaFX project. So without this we cannot run our JavaFX example. So I will show you. Let me take you inside the Eclipse. Now we are back here. So what we need to do? Okay, go to the project, do the right click, click on the properties, and here the properties window will appear. On the left menu you have the lots of settings. Click on the Java build path. Okay, now select the class path, click here on the add library, and here you have to select the user library. Click next. And guys, here in the user library section you have to click the user libraries, because if you are doing the first time you have to choose the new and give the name the user library that you want to create. This is the custom name. You can give any name of your choice. This may be relevant what kind of library you want to create. Okay, so I have already created one. That's why here we were able to see the two libraries. So I have deleted the previous one. Now you have to add the jar files. Click on that button and we need to add the important JavaFX jars. So this is the location where we have downloaded our JavaFX JDK for that glue on website, and the extracted folder, and we just went into the lib folder and we found all these jar files. So these are the important jar files which we need to include here. So select all, click open, and you will find your all jars are added here. That's good. Okay, apply and close, click finish, and you will find your library that you have created with the help of those jars added here in your class path. Apply and close. You can find on the left hand side as well as just below the JDK 18 you will find your JavaFX SDK is added. Okay, so we have performed our step 5 successfully. Now we are going to perform the step 6, and this is the another important step. Why? Because let me tell you. So let me take back you here in this Eclipse. And guys, you can see we have Java 18 as, and I told you earlier that Java 18 doesn't come with the JavaFX SDK. At the time of loading all the JRE libraries, important class files, system doesn't know to load the important JavaFX SDK. Even we have integrated this in our project. To force the loading of important JavaFX file, we need to provide the VM arguments here. Okay, do the right click of the project, go to the properties and click here on this run debug settings. Okay, so some settings were not saved on the Java build path, so we have clicked on the saved button that time. Now click here on the new and this small window will appear. Select the Java application, then this launch configuration properties window will appear. Now the project name is mentioned and here we have to look for the main class file. Click on the search and the system will automatically detect the class file name which has a main method for your application. Now we found it. Okay, just select and okay, and this will be filled with the class name. And now jump to the next tab, which is arguments, and this is the important place where we have to update this kind of argument. What exactly we are giving here? So guys, we are giving the path of the libraries and we are telling what are the important modules, or you can say what are the important JavaFX jar that we need to load with loading of all important jars of Java JDK 18. Okay, so if we will not provide this important thing, so JavaFX important jars like controls .jar of XML.jar will not be loaded and we will hit some kind of error. And this is the path and this is the location of the jar files on your system. So what simply you have to do, wherever you have downloaded, so just pick up that path and update it here in double quotes. Okay, so module path is that for specifying at what path we need to look for that jar files, the important jar files, and how many jar files you want to load. So we are giving only two jar file names. First one is javafx.controls.jar. Let me show you here. The first one is javafx.controls.jar and the second one is javafx.fxml.jar. And we are providing only two because the rest of the jars have transitive dependency on these two. and all the transitive dependent jars will be downloaded automatically, and this will be handled by the class loader. Now the configuration is ready. If you want to give a useful name to your configuration, you can give it here by clicking on the edit. So I'm providing the a useful name JavaFX underscore config. Here we go, and click on the apply button. That's it. Almost done. Apply and close. So guys, we are almost done. Now this is the step 7, and we need to take the clean build of our project. If your project is big, you can simply clean your project and take the clean build of your project. Now then this is ready for run. So now we are at the step, final step to run our project, and we will perform a test. Is it working or not? Okay, so this is the file which has a main method. You can do the right click, choose run as, click here on this Java application, and bingo, stages appeared. Welcome to Cool IT Help. You can hit like button or you can subscribe to learn more. So only 2 messages are appearing here on the stage. And guys, this is the complete solution to set up the JavaFX working environment inside the Eclipse and using the JDK 15, 16, 17 and 18, any version, whatever you want. Okay, and now we are at the final step. If you found this tutorial relevant and useful, guys, please like this tutorial and please hit the subscribe button. And guys, we really need your support. And for now, thanks for watching Cool IT Help.